This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. The driver in a deadly hit and run that killed a GCU student nearly 4 years ago, sentenced to 6 years in prison. 21-year-old Taylor White was out for a jog when he was hit while in the crosswalk near 31st Avenue in Camelback in April 2018. The driver, Adrian Favela, pleaded guilty to leaving the scene of a deadly accident and faced from probation to 8 years in prison. White's family flew into Phoenix to be at his sentencing Friday, some of them addressing the judge, asking her for justice. We spoke to White's parents after the hearing. They said today was not a win for anyone.
We're never getting Taylor back. 6 years from today and 5 years if he has good behavior, he's back with his family. We're without Taylor forever.
Favela spoke at his hearing, saying he was sorry for leaving the scene and that he left because he was worried about his children. Phoenix firefighter accused of sexually assaulting a woman inside her home. Police arrested Carlos Encinas. Investigators say he was out with a group of friends drinking when he offered to take a friend home. The woman told investigators when they got to the home, he came inside to use the bathroom. She says she fell asleep, then telling investigators she woke up to Encinas sexually assaulting her. Court documents show Encinas texted the woman the next day apologizing, saying he'd been drinking. Court paperwork shows he was not intoxicated at the time of the alleged assault. Alistair Adele now officially out as Maricopa County attorney. Adele has been at the center of several controversies, from protesters being falsely charged as gang members to her office having to dismiss 180 misdemeanor cases because they were not filed in time. After weeks of saying she would not resign, Adele put in her resignation letter Monday. ABC 15 speaking with one man arrested for protesting police. Charges later dropped after ABC 15 chief investigator Dave Biscobing found police and prosecutors misled a grand jury.
When you think about Alistair Adele asking for grace as she deals with her issues, we weren't afforded that same grace. Yeah. Those of us who were directly impacted, some of us had to move. We couldn't find jobs. Some folks lost their housing, the mental strain.
Adele's chief deputy, Ken Vick, now running the office. He'll serve until the Board of Supervisors appoints an interim county attorney. Voters will then decide who will finish out the 2 years left on Adele's term in the November general election. Right now, Democrat Julie Gunnigal, who ran against Adele in 2020, has enough signatures to be on the ballot. 5 Republicans are also working to get enough signatures to be on the ballot. Arizona's top education official is urging the governor to shoot down 2 bills impacting transgender students. The bills would ban gender reassignment surgery for kids and teens, as well as prevent transgender students from playing on girls' sports teams. Superintendent Kathy Hoffman calls it bigoted government overreach, calling on Governor Ducey to veto them. Republican governors in Utah and Indiana recently vetoed similar transgender sports bills. Lawmakers there, though, may face override votes. If Governor Ducey follows suit, lawmakers would need a 2/3 majority to override it, which is considered unlikely to happen. Uplifting Arizona with a big surprise for one Valley teacher Friday. We were there as Chicanos por la Causa surprised Miss Anahi Montalongo Navarez and her first grade class at VH Lassen Elementary. She's one of their Esperanza Latino Teacher of the Year award recipients. They presented her with $5,000. Miss Montalongo is 24 years old, and this is her first year teaching at the school. She says she spent most of her teenage years taking care of her mom, who had cancer, and that experience helped shape her into the teacher she is today.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sullins, tracking your forecast as we head into the weekend. We hit the 90s for the first time this year, and we have more of those 90s in store both Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures will start out in the 60s early on around 8 a.m. We'll hit the upper 80s by noon and then see highs around 96 on Saturday and 93 on Sunday. Not record-setting heat, but still more than 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. Air quality will stay in the moderate range. The pollen count is going to be high and that UV index high as well. well. About 30 minutes to burn outside this weekend. This ridge of high pressure heating things up, though, will get shoved to the east as we head into next week. The next storm system's coming in. We've got rain chances and snow chances across our state out of this one Monday night into Tuesday, and a major drop in temperatures as well. For the valley, we'll take that temperature drop in a couple of doses, down into the mid-80s on Monday and then into the low 70s on Tuesday. Temperatures rebounding into the low 80s again by the end of next week.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.